There are so many cities that are unimaginably expensive. Some examples are New York, Hong Kong, Singapore, San Francisco, Paris and Ashgabat in Turkmenistan. Spoiler alert, 2 of these cities are not even on the list. You probably won't believe me, but Ashgabat is not one of these 2. Good day, kings! Today we present you the top 10 most expensive cities in the world in 2020. The list is from the prominent Mercer magazine and the ranking is based on a vast variety of factors. In total, over 200 goods and services as well as currency fluctuations and inflation are taken into account for the ranking. The goods and services include food, alcohol, tobacco, housing and rent, clothing, personal care, transportation, entertainment and more. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to become an actual king. Trust me, it works. Alright, let's start. Number 10. Beijing, China. The capital of the People's Republic of China has over 21 million residents, which makes it the most populous capital city in the world. Located in northern China, Beijing houses the largest number of Fortune Global 500 companies in the world. It is also called the billionaire capital of the world because it has the highest number of billionaires living in the city. Therefore, it comes as no surprise that Beijing is the number 10 most expensive city in the world. Number 9. Geneva, Switzerland. Located in the French-speaking west of the small country in Europe, Geneva is the second most populous city in Switzerland. Geneva is a global city, a financial center and houses numerous international organizations, such as many agencies of the United Nations and the Red Cross. In fact, Geneva hosts the highest number of international organizations in the world. Besides being the 9th most expensive city in the world, it is also the 9th most livable city in the world, according to Mercer. And by the way, this is not the last Swiss city on the list, so keep watching to find out about the others. Number 8 is again a city located in Switzerland, Bern. As only the 5th most populous city in Switzerland, Bern is located in the midwest of the country. Bern's historic old town in the city center became a UNESCO World Heritage Site. After checking some pictures of the old town, I can definitely understand why. Even though Switzerland does not have a capital city according to its constitution, Bern is stated as the official capital of the mountainous country. There is a lot of confusion about this, which comes from an old question whether Switzerland should have a capital or not. Due to its history as a decentralized confederation, the country wanted to prevent too much power concentrating in one of its biggest cities. Due to this, the 5th biggest city was finally chosen as the country's capital in a voting in 1848. Keep that in mind for a pub quiz once the pandemic is over. Number 7. Shanghai, China. Shanghai, located on the mid-eastern shore of China, is a global center for finance, research, technology, manufacturing and transportation. Shanghai's port is the busiest container port in the world. The city also hosts numerous national and international events such as the Shanghai Fashion Week, the 2008 Olympic Games and the Chinese Formula 1 Grand Prix. Even though Beijing is China's capital, Shanghai is basically the center of China's booming economy. As of 2020, Shanghai is the world's 3rd largest billionaire city behind Beijing and our number 6 spot. Fun fact, Shanghai means up on the sea in Chinese and the city houses a massive 26 million people. Number 6. New York City. This city houses the 2nd most billionaires and it will probably come as no big surprise that the biggest city in the United States is included on the list. Furthermore, this massive city is often described as the cultural, financial and media capital of the world. It is also an important center for international diplomacy, housing the headquarters of the United Nations. It is also home to more than 3.2 million residents born outside of the US, the largest foreign-born population in any city in the world. This comes as no surprise, since New York is historically a major port of entry for immigrants into the United States. More than 12 million European immigrants were received at Ellis Island between 1892 and 1924, with a direct view on the Statue of Liberty as a symbol of the American dream. If you have ever been to New York, you will know that the city is crazy expensive. Stay with us to find out which 5 cities are even more expensive. Number 5. Singapore. This sovereign island city-state in Southeast Asia is composed of one main island and many smaller islands. Even though the country has the second greatest population density in the world, Singapore is placed very high in key social indicators such as education, healthcare, quality of life, personal safety and housing. Surprisingly, the home ownership rate is at an incredible 91%. Singapore also enjoys one of the world's longest life expectancies, one of the best internet connections and one of the lowest infant mortality rates in the world. So many benefits apparently have their price, making Singapore the 5th most expensive city in the world. Fun fact, Singapore has the world's highest percentage of millionaires, with 1 out of every 6 households having at least $1 million in disposable wealth. Crazy, right? If you are a history nerd like me, here's another interesting fact. A main reason for Singapore's wealth is its strategic position in the Straits of Malacca. Ever since spice trade between Eastern Asia and Europe started, every ship that took the trip had to sail through this passage. Number 4. Zurich, Switzerland. This is already the 3rd time this small European country is mentioned in this video. As you probably remember, Switzerland has no capital according to its constitution, but because Zurich is the country's largest and most famous city, many people mistake Zurich for its capital. Located in the German-speaking north of Switzerland, the city is among the world's largest financial centers and is home to a number of large financial institutions and banks. Mercer also chose Zurich as the city with the 2nd highest living quality in the world, just behind Vienna in Austria. In 2017, the Global Financial Centers Index ranked Zurich as the 11th most competitive financial center in the world, housing many head offices of large companies such as UBS, Credit Suisse and Swiss Re. It was also selected as the 2nd most competitive city in Europe after London. This is probably why Swiss bankers are known for their expertise across the entire planet. Number 3. Tokyo, Japan. The capital and most populous prefecture of Japan is located right in the center of Japan. The country's political and economic center is also the seat of the Emperor of Japan and the national government. Moreover, the Greater Tokyo area is the most populous metropolitan area in the world as of 2020, with an unbelievable 38 million inhabitants. Since the PS5 was just released, you probably know at least one massive Japanese company, Sony. In addition to that, Tokyo houses another 25 of the 500 largest companies in the world. Unfortunately, Tokyo is near a point where 3 tectonic plates meet, making it one of the world's most active regions for earthquakes. Since the Japanese are so smart, of course they have developed a solution. You have probably seen how Japanese skyscrapers wiggle around to mitigate the impact of earthquakes. Number 2 is probably a huge surprise to many of you. At least that was the case for me. The city is Ashgabat in Turkmenistan. The country's capital and largest city is the 2nd most expensive city in the world due to Turkmenistan's inflation and import issues. Situated in the mid-south of Turkmenistan, Ashgabat means city of love in modern Persian. The city was ruled by the Soviet Union for many years before Turkmenistan finally became independent in 1991. But why exactly is Ashgabat so expensive? Due to the country's very high inflation and a serious difficulty to import foreign luxury goods, a lot of goods are sold on the black market and prices for these goods can be outrageously expensive. It's a simple question of supply and demand. When supply of a good or service is very low and demand is high, then it can be sold for a very high price. And finally, our number 1, Hong Kong. The special administrative region of the People's Republic of China has a population of over 7.5 million residents of various nationalities. Hong Kong became a colony of the British Empire in 1842 and was officially transferred back to China in 1997. Hard to imagine that it was part of the United Kingdom just 24 years ago, right? As a special administrative region, Hong Kong maintains separate governing and economic systems from that of mainland China, under the principle of one country, 2 systems. Though this is currently a very hot topic. Hong Kong is the 4th largest billionaire city behind Shanghai, New York, Beijing, and is one of the world's most important financial centers and commercial ports. Even though Hong Kong only houses a population of 7.5 million, it is the world's 10th largest exporter and the 9th largest importer, which is due to its low taxes and free trade. Did you know that Hong Kong has the largest number of skyscrapers us of any city in the world? Hong Kong ranks as the most expensive city in the world, mainly due to its extreme housing prices. Space is expensive here, since the city is located in a very special region. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to become an actual king. Trust me, it works. Also, what is your favorite city on the planet? I have to say that New York is very impressive and definitely worth a visit.